If nobody's working the anvil, then it means the forge is closed, and it will stay closed until Beor gets better. A woman happened. He was chasing after some girl he thought the world of. Almost ended up shuffling right off this mortal coil. One time he went to see her and didn't come back for 2 days. I looked for him all night. It was only in the morning that I found him. He was all the way on the outskirts of Kurnacht. Alive, but barely. Afterwards, he seemed to be getting better. Everything went back to normal. For a while, I could see that he was starting to struggle with swinging the hammer, until one day, he just passed out completely. Now he just lies there, barely breathing. I have no idea how to help him. Nianti, Maggot, none of them know what's wrong with him either. I told him that it's no use chasing after a girl, that she'll come to him if she wants to. Stupid kid. I feel bad for him. What do I care? Whatever happened there could have been her fault, so excuse me for not running to rescue her. I only know that she wasn't from here. Beor's wound wasn't caused by a mere boar, oh no. Hell knows what happened there. He didn't want to tell me what actually happened. But I know that youngsters in love used to visit this one cave with a spring. It was all hogwash if you ask me. Maybe they went there and were attacked by weird beasts or something. I don't know. To be fair, I don't give a damn now, and I didn't then either. I only cared that Beor was alive.
Open up, Fergus. We know you're in there.
Get lost! You've taken everything from me. I won't give you anything else.
Stop whining and open up! We've got to talk. I've had enough of this lunatic. Keep an eye on him in case he gets out. I need a rest. What do you want? Then go be curious somewhere else. We have our orders.
Open up, Furkit!
Not a chance!
No, you could not, because it isn't your job. But if you really must know, yesterday one of our warehouses caught fire because of one of Furkit's inventions. Denham ordered us to investigate, but how are we supposed to do that? We can't question the suspect. Come on, Furkit! I don't have all day!
I don't care! Leave me alone!
The soldiers. We follow orders. If it's an order from Denham, then sure. I'll gladly leave the yelling to you.
Furkit! Open up!
Weirdness take you, you thieves!
My peace. Back to your Your armor won't You are nothing but a peasant.
my beloved. Bayo. Don't worry. Now we can forget. Come closer. Hug me. Come closer. Hug me. I want to feel the warmth of your body. Don't worry. Now...
facts.
No match for our The wealth is ours.
Back again? Well, time is short and so is my patience. You're here. Jobs. Check the notice board outside. There's always something that needs doing, and I don't have time to spell it all out. Can you read? Can you lift more than a feather? Then there's work for you. Pleasant is for feasts and fair days, neither of which you'll find here. I'm here to keep us supplied and alive, not to make friends. If you need coddling, you've come to the wrong place. I don't know where all that eagerness comes from, but I'm starting to think if I had 10 of you, my job would be a whole lot easier. And as it happens, I might have something for you, though it's a little different from what you've been doing so far. It seems that over the past few weeks, some of our supplies have been going missing. Just small amounts, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice at first. But when I checked the books at the end of the month, the numbers told the truth. Someone's been stealing the Legion supplies, and I won't stand for it. At first, it was mostly just food, so I figured it must be rats and set up some traps. But not only did the traps turn up empty, the next time I checked, a hammer, a saw, and a couple of knives were missing too. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of a rat that can chew through iron. I thought I did. One of the lads, Percy, volunteered to guard the supplies. Seemed like a decent enough guy, but, well, I guess I was wrong. The next day, Percy was gone, and with him, even more of the supplies. His mates swear he'd never do that. They say that the army was his entire life, but I find it hard to believe. The problem is, the thefts haven't stopped, so I'm guessing he had some accomplices. In the storefront nearby. Maybe you'll find something, because I am all out of ideas. You're here. I'm Shine, quartermaster of Camelot's Legion here in Connacht. My job is making sure this Legion doesn't fall apart from lack or neglect. A thankless job, let me assure you. Legate Denholm runs the show here, and I make sure his boots are on solid ground. He's got a head for strategy and a heart for politics. He dreams of dragging Connacht out of the muck and into Camelot's arms. I just keep the wheels greased, so his grand plans don't grind to a halt. My story? Huh. It's locked up tighter than our armory and just about as useful to you. Focus on what you need to do, not on digging up dirt.
Wow, all this time. Alright. Sorry about that. I just realized that my audio wasn't on because I updated my system. So, probably went an episode without audio. Or commentary. But that's okay, I guess.
No. Who are you?
And half of this, or more than half of this.
What are you doing here? Gods. Please don't tell me they sent you after me.
The long of it is that we have been just doing quests, a lot of interesting information, a lot of interesting kind of lore that we've gathered when it comes to these different things that we're trying to do for people, and we're kind of double dipping here. We're doing quests for people that are Camelotian and quests for people who are against them, so we're just really maximizing our XP. Did a little build change, so I have a lot more endurance, which has given me a lot more health and a lot more weight capacity. Got a new sword that has a lot of crit chance, and I'm doing crazy damage with it. So yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it over the last couple episodes. Sorry about the audio mistake. Always happens. I have to remember whenever I update Windows that OBS automatically defaults my mic instead of putting it back to where I always had it. I hate it. But yeah, hopefully that explains that, and we'll just keep going. Percy, so you haven't deserted?
Is that what they're saying? Gods, this is a nightmare. I'd never desert. I swear, the lads are my family. I've got nothing else. I can't believe I'm going to die here. With everyone thinking I'm a traitor. And a thief, too.
Doesn't sound like you're too eager to get out of here.
Of course I am. But it's impossible. I've searched every inch of this place. And there's no way out. Things still fall in from time to time. But that opening only works one way. So, I'm sorry, my friend. But we are well and truly stuck here. At least there's food. But if they move the supplies, we're done for.
If there's a way in, there's a way out. I'll find it.
I don't envy you your hope. I know what it's like to lose it. But, go ahead. I remember what it felt like to have something to do.
Yeah, we kind of came too far on those the last episode to really load it all the way back and redo the commentary. So hopefully you don't mind just one episode of just gameplay sound. But yeah, going forward, we'll keep it up with the commentary. It's all good now. So yeah, keep a lookout on those updates for Windows, because I don't know why it does it, but every time the microphone changes. Okay, we got these guys. We got Faye. Alright, let me get my cobwebs. Those are super important. We need 500. How much do we have? Where are they? I scrolled past them. Where are they? Are they in here? Cobwebs? I don't see them. Common cooking, handcrafting, alchemy. Oh, I got something I stole. Let me drop that. I didn't mean to steal it. Oh, a purple letter. Interesting. I got a few things from bandits here that I have to turn in. That's going to be a lot of experience. I probably should go do that pretty quickly. I don't know where my cobwebs are. Maybe, oh, right here maybe. 240? That could be it. We'll have to, let me look next time I pick up a cobweb. See if that changes. Oh wait, there's some more enemies down here. Back this way. I don't need to fight them, but I want their cobwebs. So it's at 240 right now. Let's see what happens when I kill these guys. Come on. There we go. Slice them up. Alright, 240. And then we pick up one. 241. Okay, so that is cobwebs. So we need 500 over there. Yeah, nothing else over here. Just some cobwebs.
word must have spread. I didn't think there were still fools eager to walk in the shadow of my throne.
Who are you?
I am Gaelic Tarian, rightful lord
Tyrion, we heard about them.
Blood of Palamedes, born to rule, my legacy squandered by lesser men. And yet, here I sit, not in a hall of marble, but in this realm of broken things.
Why are you here?
Because I made a mistake. A single, miscalculated mistake. I toyed with the wrong woman. I thought she was just another pawn in my game, a trinket to be used and discarded. But she was no trinket. She was a Bandrui, a woman of power, of the old ways. And she cursed me for my arrogance. And all I wanted was to live longer.
Seems like she granted your wish.
Yes. And then some, as you can see. Eternal life. Sounds like a gift, doesn't it? But no, I was not given life. Only existence. Trapped in this mockery of a world, able to watch, to see, but never to touch. I have seen my house crumble. I have seen weak men take what was once mine, and I have seen it all from behind a veil I can never tear.
What is this place?
This is a prison, woven from the fabric of the weirdness itself. Only those with true mastery over the old ways, druids, Bandrui, could tear a hole in reality and trap something within it. A realm that both is and is not. A perfect, unbreakable cage. For me, it is damnation. A place where time does not move, where the world unfolds just beyond my reach. A theater where I may watch but never step upon the stage. And worst of it all, it is boring. No conquests, no feasts, no pleasure, no purpose. Just an eternity of watching lesser men fumble through history.
Somehow I found my way in here, and so did the Camelotian soldier I was searching for.
And the veil between worlds is thinning. The weirdness does not break easily, only when the fabric of reality itself begins to fray. My prison and your world should never touch. And yet, here you stand. It seems the world outside is shifting, twisting in ways it was never meant to. And when that happens, things bleed together. A tale like this should not exist. And yet somehow, you've slipped through. Whether that's for good or ill, I suppose we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, Lord Vane is the ruler of Knock now.
Yes, I know. You think this prison blinds me? No, I see the world. I watch my bloodline waste what was once carved in iron and fear. And Yvain, he is the true downfall of House Tarian. A soft-bellied fawn, too weak to hold the reins, too fearful to demand what is his by right. He is not my heir. He is the ghost of a great house, waiting to fade.
I never heard of Gaelic Tarian. Your name must be lost in history. I heard in Tyrian, but not Gaelic.
History, the great devourer. It swallows men whole and spits out only what it pleases. Palamedes, my ancestor. His name endures, woven into the fabric of Avalon like a golden thread. But me, I am the frayed end, the unraveled strand, cut away and discarded. And why? Because I ruled not with honeyed words, but with truth. Because I did what was necessary. Hunocht was mine. My name should have echoed through the ages, carved into stone, whispered in fear and reverence alike. And yet, here you stand, proving what I have long suspected. I was not lost to history. I was erased.
You don't seem like a very gracious ruler.
Gracious? You mistake me for a king who begged to be loved. Gracious rulers are forgotten. Merciful kings are overthrown. I ruled with a firm hand because Avalon demands it. The weak do not last here. Did my people fear me? Perhaps. But they obeyed. And obedience is the only thing that truly keeps a kingdom standing. Tell me, would you rather be adored and forgotten, or feared and eternal?
Seems to me you were feared and forgotten, hence the weird realm prison.
Clever. But this was not history's doing. This was her doing, a Bondrui's curse, not Time's judgment. And yet, what's the difference in the end? Whether by Time's hand or by hers, my name is dust. My throne is tainted, and the wretch who calls himself Terry and sits upon it, a hollow shadow of what should have been. I believed eternity was the right of kings. Now I see it for what it is. A punishment, fit only for fools.
Looks like Eddie Munson. Can your curse be lifted?
I don't know. I cannot be killed. Not by blade, not by fire, not by time itself. I've tried everything. More times than I care to count. So unless you hold power equal to the one who cursed me, I wouldn't bother reaching for your weapon. You can always duel me, and die for my amusement if that suits you.
I might be powerful enough to grant your wish to die.
Oh, now that is a bold claim.
That is a bold claim.
You were not the first to make such an offer, nor would you be the first to fall. But what am I, to refuse a dance? Come
okay.
on, let's see if your blade can carve
little
deeper
challenge.
itself.
Oh, he has a lot of health. What was that supposed to be? What are you gonna do? I did it. A Sunfire Sword. Heavy attacks additionally cost 20 mana, shooting a piercing wave. That sucks. Let me take your shoes. Touch it.
I can't believe it. We're actually free.
We're free!
You? How did you manage to get us out of there?
I killed that guy. Let's just say I'm a bit special.
That I don't doubt, my friend. Oh, it's so good to be back. Funny, I didn't realize it before, but even the air in that place was different.
Yeah.
Guess I'll go report to Shine. Honestly, I'm glad you were there with me. She'd never believe me otherwise.
Nice, we did it. Unfortunately, anything I'd taken here is stealing, so let's just leave. Report to Shine. There she is. Should be a nice little level up. Hopefully. Yeah, we're getting close.
Back again? Well, time is short and so is my patience.
I found out what was happening with the supplies.
Mm-hmm. Percy tried to spin me some wild story about falling into another realm. I didn't toss him straight into a cell, only because he swore you could back him up. So, what did you find?
Percy's telling the truth. There was a crack in fabric of reality. Things were falling through.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Tell me this is some elaborate prank you two cooked up.
I wish.
Oh, mother have mercy. Can nothing in this goddamn place just be normal? I may be a bit of a city woman, but you can't tell me that it's normal to have creatures made of bloody straw attacking outside the walls.
True.
And now you're saying there are cracks in the world. Does that mean I need to move my supplies?
I've closed the crack. Your supplies should be safe now.
Well, that's some good news at least. I'm not going to ask how, in case there's something about you that we'd both be better off with me not knowing. Thanks for your help. Here, something for your trouble.
Nice. Do you have any other interesting tasks for me?
There might be something, but look, it's got to stay between us, right?
Okay. I'm listening. What's the task?
Well, one of our warehouses burned down recently. Completely down to the ground. When I checked what was left, I found a trapdoor. It must have been hidden under the floorboards, because I never saw it before.
Ooh.
Problem is, it's sealed shut, and the lock looks ancient. Denholm told me to leave it alone, but it's been bugging me ever since.
Wait, so that's it? You're just curious?
Yeah, I am. Really bloody curious. Can you blame me? There's not much here in the way of distractions. And who knows? You might find something useful down there. Even if it's just more space I can use for storing supplies.
Have you tried picking the lock?
No, because I don't know how. I'm an officer in Camelot's army, not a bloody thief. Despite what the locals think of us, we don't go around stealing everyone's stuff.
Will there be a reward in it?
Yeah, I've set aside some of my wages. Not like there's much to spend on around here anyway.
I'll look into it.
Great. Let me know what you find. Even if it's just a pile of rotten grain, I just want to know and be done with it. Oh, and one more thing. There's someone in Kunakt who could help you get through that lock. Name's Filth. Lives in
I know
what's
Filth.
left of the Eastern Tower.
I know Filth, yeah.
Great. Then you know where to start.
Alright, another mission here. She told me to track down Filth. Let's go see Filth. He's around. How do I get around here? I don't know if I can cut through this way. Can I? I guess so. Maybe? No, this goes up. This is taking me up here. Maybe there's a way I can jump down. Oh. Kinda worked, I guess.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Sorry, sir. Trying to find Filth. There he is. Ah, I'm stuck on the fence. Alright, how do I open this lock, Filth? Let me sell stuff to him while I have him here. Sorry, cursed blade. Oh wait, no, I can't sell it yet. I need the runes in it. Sell. Sell the boots. Sell this relic. Sell the copper. Okay. I already bought everything that was good for him from him. When receiving damage, return 33 back to the attacker. That's pretty good. Thorny potion. I don't have that much gold though. That's the issue. Shine sent me. Do you know something about the locked trap door in a destroyed warehouse?
Ah, the gateway to the hidden beggar's kingdom. To open it, you'll need a royal scepter. A truly fancy old key, which, lucky for you, I happen to possess. I haven't been there for quite some time. I'll lend you my key, but only if you promise to retrieve something that was left behind.
Always tit for tat. What is the thing you want?
A curious cube. It has symbols and moves.
Ooh.
And it tinkles delightfully. Very interesting and amusing. The first time I was there, I was too afraid to bring it to the surface. Didn't want others to look at it. But now, I want to have it here. Here. Take the key. Bring the cube to me. Make me feel nice.
Okay. Where did you get that key from?
The secret of a scavenger. Asked, he doesn't tell. And at no guess does he nod. What a dull world we'd live in if people shared all their secrets. Am I right, my dear?
You'll give me such a valuable key just like that?
Oh, of course not. I have my own interest in this. I hope you haven't forgotten about that already. Besides, would you really take a borrowed gift with no intention of returning it? Shattering the fragile beggar's trust I've placed in you? No, no. You wouldn't do that, would you? You know very well that such things only bring about rather unpleasant outcomes.
Alright, we got the key. Time for another quest.